Welcome back for page 3 of Volume of Cylinders. In this video, we're going to compare and analyze the volumes. In example 5, it says, given the following figure, find the volume and leave it in terms of pi. So remember that is important. That means that we're going to use the exact volume. So pi will be part of our answer. When you're looking at the diagram here, 6 is obviously the radius in inches and 3 is the height. Okay, so again, we're always going to try to write the formula for a cylinder. So volume equals pi r squared h. And then we're going to plug in with the values that we have. Volume equals pi. Radius is 6, and we're going to square that, times our height, which is 3. And now that's going to be 36 times 3. And 36 times 3 is going to be 108 pi inches cubed. Please don't forget to put that pi in. It's just not 108. You have to have the pi in there. Now that would be our volume of that cylinder. The next question says now to double the height to find the new volume. So if we double the height from the example above, the height is going to be now 6 inches. The radius will stay at the 6 inches with the diagram that we had above. So again, same formula, volume equals pi r squared h. I'm going to plug in all the values of the radius and the height, and that will be 36 times 6. And again, we're going to leave it in terms of pi, so volume equals. Notice that I am using an equal sign because we're doing the exact volume, 216 pi inches cubed. So now, if we're asked to compare the two, look to see, we have 108 inches and we have 216 pi inches cubed, 108 pi inches cubed. If we divide them, because the division is a comparison, we see that 216 divided by 108. Now pi divided by pi, any number divided by itself is 1, so you can just put a big 1 there and you're left with 2. So the volume doubles when the height doubles. Okay. Now the next one is asking us to double the radius of the original cylinder. So the radius of the original cylinder was 6. Now we're going to double that, and we're actually going to use a radius of 12. We're going to keep the original height of the original one in letter A, which was 3. And these are inches. So these are the dimensions we're going to plug into our formula. Let's see. So volume equals pi r squared h. Now we're using a doubled radius and the original height. So we saw that with the height it doubled. Ask yourself and maybe pause to think about what would happen to the radius if we doubled the radius. So this is 144 times 3. And again, we're going to keep it in terms of pi. So that's going to be 432 pi inches cubed. So much, much larger. And if we compare that to our original volume, 432 pi compared to 108 pi, you'll see that when you divide those, you get 4. So the volume of the cylinder, when you double the radius, you quadruple the volume. Now, for determining the missing lengths on the next page, we're going to have you just focus on finding the volumes first, And then if we come back, if we feel that you guys are getting these, we're going to go back through and determine the missing links. But for now, I'm just going to stop at page 3 and looking through all of this. So I'd say at this time, you could do the practice, and we'll look at Google Classroom, the specific practice, and we'll be posting answer keys for you.